It's Saturday, the 16th of July, 11:45. We're at Moville. I said, we're here anyway. These are public toilets. They do have toilet roll. See, when you go to public, there always these wee rolls. If you're in the morning, you get a bit. If you're in the afternoon, you won't. Too small. What are the sense? No tap there, man. Tap over there. I don't know what too many taps over there. Might have picked the wrong place today. The weather forecast can go up to 22 max, 11 minimum. And Luna hasn't done none of these walks before. But we're near the hottest part of the day now. You think 15 degrees. But the sun's coming out. It's cloudy. It was trying to rain earlier on. I got a big sun hat on me. I haven't been here now in a brave while. But we're going to do the coastal walk. Should be grand there. There's fresh water. These streams on the way, and there's the seas you can dip under. So if you're going to walk the warmest part of the day, you get in the trees or like a heater. Now I don't know what Willow's like or Luna's like on warm days. So I'll find out today. Once I get past these couple of ways, she's going off the lead. We play park there, very basic. Our car park's very small, no height barrier. It's very small. Road's tight getting down. You wouldn't get a big motorhome on. It's a bad place for motorhomes. That's why I never had it here. Wouldn't bring the caravan here. But I had the caravan here before, and I parked it that down that street there. That red car is in front. Brilliant wee spot. How you doing? If you're able to get in, we'll walk there later on. If you're able to, in fact, we'll walk there now. See if you're coming down here in a motorhome. This is where you want to go here. Now you're on a street like. People while camping don't mind. Don't know what it'll be like at night time. I'll let you off now a wee bit. The past these people, I'll let you off, Pip. Oh, you might down to the sea. This is all new them inflatables. We're doing a wee coastal walk first, and we'll come back here. Come on now, let me go laugh. Come on, Luna. Oh, well, Luna, try it. You wee leg. Come on, Luna. Come on this way. Forgot to bring the long lead. That's what happens. You see when I change coat. No coat on today. I brought the caravan here years ago. See that wall there? Brilliant. Brilliant wee spot there. And I'll keep you away from the road. There's the markers for the ships. Ships come very close here. The locals don't pay a heat, they're used to them. Look at the speed of us now, like. Luna! 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 Mum! I'm going to do the wee coastal walk now, but I just want to get this wee bit done here. That wee street there. Say the street coming in here is pretty tight. Come round this corner. Now I'm not one for camping, I say B&Bs, but I came here during the day and I was on my way home, and I parked and I lined my caravan door up exactly with a gap in the wall. See the gaps in the wall here? Lovely wee spot, so it was. You can get the caravan door lined up. See, I had the caravan there, can he parked out today? I don't know a lot of people know about this wee street here, like, but you just don't know, like. We lay by. You get the caravan on nice and tight there. That's out in the afternoon. If you had to make a sharp turn out the back of the caravan, hit the wall. And I had my door lined up with there, and you see the big ship's group in there. Wee harbour's over here. I'll take it down to the river now when we're here. I'd rather do the coastal walk first, but sure, we'll start it now. There's less people here. It's like a wee bit of a seaside town, but you wouldn't come here in your holidays, like. But at one time, maybe the tourists and all would have done. They had the wee shelters and all. You know, you have these sandy beaches. See, that's not the sea, it's the loch foyle. Loch foyle. It's loch foyle. No, not time we'll come back here later, Pet. No, we'll come back here later. So there's the wee harbour there. And canoes and all down there as well. This one is jumping in. I'll get her a walk first, get her fed, and we'll come around here. Come on now, Luna! Come on this way! So the wee coastal walk along here now. Went the whole way to Greencastle. But then the Greencastle got an EEC grant to build a new fishery place. And they closed the walk off to get this fishery place built. Never reopened. And the last time I tried it, we wallow. The tide was in. I got as far as rocks and then was into the garden and then I couldn't go no further. Look where she's away now, like. Luna! Oh, the sun's not holding our Luna back anyway. So today's a wee test run. What's he like on a warm day? Luna! Man! She didn't go into the water, but she needs to get into the water to cool off. So get a heart attack. Come on now, this way, pet. But there's a few people out in that wee water thing. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? That water's going to be freezing. I'll say even today you still need a wetsuit on you. And the wetsuit's hanging up there. That wee water place has been there for years. It's an old boat house they were using. It's been 8 years like, but they didn't have all this out here. I must be doing well. I'm wearing a big daft hat today. I'm not gonna wear a wee cap. Don't sunburnt neck. I'm wearing a jumper. I don't want to get sunburnt. I always take it off if it's too bad. See, there's a problem Luna's having there. Wayne's are throwing stuff and she wants to catch. And I have to watch she doesn't go and grab things out of Wayne's fingers and all that. She's away swimming now, look. Now, I don't mind her swimming, but she's not to go and she's going over it. She's going over to McGilligan. There's no stopping her now. That's how cooled off, isn't it? So I have to watch her away so she doesn't go and snap out of the hand. Luna's loving Moville. Luna is loving Moville. So we're tired out even before we start. Come on now, Luna! Luna! Up! Luna! Oh, we have to keep on trucking, you see. Luna! Got a secret weapon today. How you doing? Luna, Monty! Oh, how'd you squeak it? Luna! Come on! Luna! Up this way, come on! Luna! Come on! Luna! Up this way, up! Right, Luna! Come on! Up! Come on! You're overdoing it now! It doesn't want to go. Come on, are you? Luna! That's okay. Oh, you're in the swimming. Up you go now. That's okay. Luna! Right. She wants to swim if she wants. Come on. You're right, up you come. What I do you lead anyway. I leave it behind her. What I do you lead.
Just wants to play with the kids.
Aye, she wants, but I'll be worried in case she grabs out of the hand like.
No, she's going to be a puppy, is she?
2 years old now. Oh. But she's only starting to swim.
Alright.
She's only new to
it. You're lovely. Just wants to play. Look, just wants to play.
Hey honey. If they're bigger Wayne's pet, wee hands, you see, wee hands.
Get some pictures.
No, we'll go down this way now. Hold on, I'll get you a lead. Now, what do I do with your lead? I don't know. I'll put it in the pocket. It's not working out. Come on over here. I had her lead up in the toilets. There's on the lead now. There's another wee puppy. Puppy, Luna. How
She
doing?
loves the water, eh?
She doesn't like the water, she likes chasing. But she's only getting used to swimming.
You're great.
But
He's got his neck up to there and that's as far as he'll go.
if they hadn't thrown something in, she wouldn't just go herself like. But once she's in, she's alright. But about 5-10 minutes, she comes out, she starts shaking.
That's it,
She gets cold, but the water should be warming up now, like.
Oh, indeed, they'll be damn glad today.
So there's plenty of heat today, like, so she need to go in. I just worried in case they grab the stone out of the Wain's hand. The Wains are not very big.
You just don't know.
If they're bigger Wains, wouldn't be alright, like.
You don't know that.
But she can snap it out of their hand. Come on now, honey. I see that. We'll do this walkie now. If you can jump high. And these adventures. Not like to tell you a lot about what to do. Probably on the internet. I think they have to sign up, wouldn't you? They've all up there and there's nothing to say, opening times or nothing else. Unless you got a smartphone. I know what it seems funny. Them plastic was scalding today with the sunshine on it. I'm letting you off again now, pet. Oh. I said this down for a wee walk now. Oh, this lead here, couldn't get it. I'm not used to not having jackets on me. It's warm today. I'll say this jumper's going to come off shortly too, like, but I always like to be a bit hot, but I don't think it's right for me to go in a t-shirt and her sweltering. It gives you a better idea what she's feeling. You get all these people take all their clothes off and t-shirts on and make the wee dogs walk in the warmest part of the day. And we're going near the warmest part of the day now. So we'll keep her dipped. I'll try them going out there now, look. So you must have to go out in a group. They must have stations like. It does look good looking, doesn't it? But it's just basically. I don't know if it'll be as good banana as it looks. I'd like to see what they're doing. I'll stand around. We'll see if we come back. There's a wee natural well here. It's probably a wee holy thing, you know. Spring water. I don't know how pure it is now. It's all down this wee path a bit. And locals are coming full of wee bottles and all up to the well. There it is down there, so the locals are at it. Look at my mountain goat. Look where she is. Look what my mountain goat is. Somebody's dropped a sandwich or something. Best time to come here is when rough weather, like. Not too calm today. This is more or less a wee test, see how Luna reacts in warm weather. She's not like the other pups. This is what I see. Wee Willow could not have stuck this. No way could Willow walk in this. My holiday's coming up now in 4 weeks. Luna! Refreshments! See, when a wee bowl behind it there, wouldn't it? Since Colin sells something well. I would say that was 9-9, you know, there'd be a wee bowl sitting there. Somebody would have put a wee bowl there. They see if it's a holy well, they don't want dogs in there. Well, I give her water back at the tower, she wouldn't drink it. Because there's no rush. I've got water in my backpack here. There's a stream on down here, nice wee stream. I'll walk around it and imagine just take a drink out of that. A wee stream there, you see. It's nice having wee coastal walks and the wee streams nearby. A lot of times, see these things you get for seats, they always look ugly. Always damp and mossy. They're all nice down here. So they must always get the sunshine and the air, they don't grow bad like. That's the old traditional shelter there, back when concrete was popular. Didn't know about the bars rusting and stuff in the buckies. They could have put a couple of wee bits of wood in there, couldn't they? You know what, the roof's not very tall. It's not much height. Oh, you know what's cooler in here? It is cooler. Imagine the day the boys coming in here, the wee white hanky, the wee, you know you tied the 4 wee nuts in the corner? A wee handkerchief sitting in there. All young scallywags out there messing about. Come on now, Luna. So far, Luna's enjoying Moville. She is enjoying Moville. She's tried to snorkel now, is she? Oh, that'll drown herself. The bum's up in the air and the nose went under the water. See, my other pups, you had to go walk them up the round steps now. Oh, she's mountain goat. Oh, anyway, look at this. There's here wee things all around the place, whatever they're for. I was just wondering, is there some kind of instrument keeping an eye on these rocks? See if they're falling or something. Wee survey things. Oh, there's a bin there for rubbish. That's a poop scoop bin and everybody's threw rubbish at it, and she's going to be scrounging now. Them steps now up into the park. That's the park we left. If you wanted to come back, you can go up them steps to the park. I like the wee coastal walk. Dead quiet, apart from the screaming winds and the blood. There's not much noise of the water. I should have checked the time again now, she don't take to do this wee walk. Everything's faster with her. I want to drive on out to Greencastle when I'm finished, even though I'm walking to it now. 3 minutes past 12. Near the hottest part of the day now. 12, 3 o'clock. I say it does make a big difference if the sun is shining on it. Here's wee changing rooms here. Don't think they're used anymore now, like, but back when this place was a bustling resort, you would have changed in here. You wouldn't think it was swimming in there now, but there must have been a sandy beach. And it's day, but the sand's all gone. That's just a wee storage room there, a wee changing parts up around here. See? Might have wee male and female today, there's nothing there now, like, full of bars just pissing in them, like. Look, they have wee doors on them. So there would have been wee doors on them. Why not do that today, like? Why not board wee changing places today? And another two there. Look, it's got wee locks on it. Wee wooden door. A wee shelf up there. Eh? Wee shelf. Put your hat on. Back in them days they had a hat. Oh, you put your wee hat. Come here on Sunday. Look, a wee lock on the inside. Eh? Keep wee perverts out. No sign of a seat, but there's no markings, there's no brackets for seats. Look at the wee hole. Wee bit of daylight. You close the door, there's no light apart from that wee hole. So a wee bit of a shelter. It's hard enough, it's got the wee wooden pegs again. It's got the wee bit of frame for a gate. You must have had that. You would have changed them there, would you? In Dublin today, down in Bulls Island, they're still swimming in the harbour, and they've still got same wee concrete changing things. I don't think it's as good as that, but one still go and change and swim in the harbour. How doing?
Hello. And then for itinerary.
I'm just going to stop us a minute. I taped the thing last week of Swan Park, and I accidentally had it in time where mode already called instead of normal mode. I want to make sure I'm recording this the right mode. It's the right mode, it's in video. Sometimes you go to turn it off, you hit your wee button, rather than turn it off, it changes the mode. I bet it didn't have any modes. Just see that old house up there. A lot of nice houses here. That's an old house with a modern extension on it. I like seeing grand designs, isn't it? A big glass curtain wall. The old house behind and the patio doors up in the bedroom. That's a nice house there now, wouldn't it? You have the old Victorian rooms on one side and the rest all modern. Big log burning fireplace, big chimney. That's probably not. Oh, Lena, what's she eating? Mum! Look at that there, how easy she goes up there. Come on now, pet, no eating yet. How do you?
Hello there.
Not everybody's picking up the poops, pet. Hey, what, I'm wearing this baggy hat. It's quite annoying, you know. I like the peak cap. I'll stop my neck burning. Get my neck getting burnt. It's rustling against my neck and all. It's rustling against my jumper. Neck will annoy. Hi Dan. She's got her earphones on. The thing with this wee path here, it just gets more wilder as you go out. You start off, nice wide path, and wee crickets. Hi Dan. Hi Dan. Wee crickets in there. Here the wee crickets. And as you go down, it gets narrower, and then it ends up with no path at all. It's just on the bit of beach and disappears then. Run with my wee friend. Hi Lena! How you doing?
Hiya.
You see that wee dog there? It's hot and gasping. She has them all wet and all, but it's very hard to breathe now, like. The heat getting down. Big size. Look at Luna. That house there had its own wee slipway at one time. An old sign CS and WR, so that must have been the railway. Notice any person leaving this gate open is liable to a penalty of 40 shillings. That's before inflation. You could put down a fine and cast iron, and it'll be 40 shillings 20 years later. You didn't have the inflation like now. Then everybody was poor. Well, now we have inflation, but these things are cheap. Cheaper. How you doing? I always like listening to business news, and it's very busy today. I don't know, we shelter. How you doing? I always like listening to business programs and business news, and they're never on long enough. You ever see when it comes to the weather in the morning or the news? They can chat about any old crap at all, like. It's always the same old thing, Stormont not sitting them on the hull. It's always the same old thing, they're going over and over and over. Like, regardless of permits there or not, Stormont there or not, it makes no difference anyway, like, we've still got NHS waiting list. But regardless of that, then you go on then about sport. It goes on forever. And then it comes to the business. 30 seconds. And then your girl has to come out with a different story the next 30 seconds. The business is far too short. And you see the thing about business news, if oil's going to drop in price, if oil's going to go up in price, you'll know 2 months before you hear it on the news, on business news. Oil's on its way down now. You're not going to hear much about that there on the news at 10. You won't. You're the first to know is whenever price, you notice the price coming down the pumps. But the weird thing about business, and this is the thing, if people all think the price of oil is going to go up, they will all order the home heating oil that weekend. And because they all order the home heating oil, the price of oil will shoot up overnight. Because they all want to get before the price goes up, but they make the price go up. That's the opposite now. If they were to say in the news now, which is happening, oil is coming down in price, everybody who wants to buy home heating oil now will hold off for a couple of weeks because they know it's coming down. And if they did that, the price would come down. But it's a bit like the Millennium Bridge in London. Everybody keeps in step. The bridge shook. People need to keep in step. But the problem with the governments are having now is there's people out there who have no money, and the other people have got too much money. All these ones in COVID, all sheltering at home, have got big savings. They're putting in new kitchens, they're putting in driveways, they're spending. And if you spend, it puts inflation up. And if you put inflation up, the only way to get inflation down is to stop people spending. And we're stuck now with this new government coming, where people recognise that people do need extra money. But if they give them extra money, people are going to, like, you don't mind people going out and spend money on a loaf of bread, but you don't want somebody buying, another new car or another holiday or things they don't need. I have a sister that's got a whole house replastered and everything. I have a niece who put a new kitchen, a 3-year-old kitchen ripped out and a new one put in. It's unbelievable amount of money they spend. And people will not stop spending. And until they stop spending, I need windows, I need a kitchen, I ain't buying them. I'm not buying them until the price comes down. And everybody else needs to do the same. And you know what? If they did, the price would come down. Instead of that, now we all want pay raises. Pay raises don't solve the problem because people will go out and spend it. And nobody's asked anybody to ration. I'm not using the caravan as much now, burn as much fuel. I have money in the bank. I can still use it if I want to. But there's a number of these things. Is it worth it? Luna, refreshments. My car now do 60 miles a gallon today. Come on now, look at this, honey. I'll be getting 60-65 miles a gallon today down here. Nice warm day like this. Oh, there's up the tunnel. There's way up the tunnel. Oh no, no, you're going to get stuck, are you? How do you don't even know where that tunnel goes like. You got a wee lick, can I? You got a wee lick, didn't you, Pat? Ah, you need a wee lick. So I think the big mistake there was too many people got money during COVID for doing nothing. I went to work, I was doing 20-hour weeks because all the schools and all were closed down. They weren't buying sausage rolls and pies. All the catering was all full. I still had to go to work. I was an essential worker. I had to go to work and you'd got short days. I came home with half my wage, and yet my sister sat at home and got a full wage and was able to go out and get a part-time job in healthcare because she was sitting at home. So you got half the ones with no money and the other half with too much. It needs to get balanced out. Pay raise is not the solution. So I don't know how they're going to get out of it, because the people who plant their money will not stop spending. It's all treating themselves. My other sister just got a new kitchen in there last week. There's no stopping them. What do you reckon, Luna? I know the price of puppy food's gone up a bit, but You know what? Luna loves this walk here. Unbelievable, the heat now. The heat is fierce. She's doing rightly.